Hi, my name is Hanna Dimtsu.
Get you in the vibe, get you in the groove.
I am a freelance hip-hop dancer and choreographer.
Really get in tune.
Born and raised in Steff London.
Smile, baby, that's your best attribute. Jeez, let me show some gratitude. I feel too good to ever be mad at you.
And I am a Project Red D ambassador.
This is how it goes down. Had no time to feel bad. So turn it around, upside down.
I always knew that I couldn't sit still. I played football, I did gymnastics, I swam, and I always wanted to dance. And there was a youth centre in Sydenham that was funded by Lewisham Homes to give free dance classes to young people in the Lewisham Borough. And I had a few friends that went, and I decided to go. And I loved it. I fell in love with it. And then I saw a dance group on Britain's Got Talent called I&D Legion. And I went, wow, they are incredible. And I don't know who I thought I was, but they put out auditions and I decided to go to the auditions. You've got people flipping and being thrown 6 feet into the air, and 6 feet is not that high, but it's high for me, I'm 5 feet. But you've just got people doing such incredible things, and that's what drew me in. I managed to get into the crew, and then from there, I kind of just found my feet and found my true love for dance. But hip-hop is a umbrella term. Locking and crump and popping. The hip-hop community doesn't really talk about health. I think we kind of just get injured, we get on with it, we dance through injury. There's no conversation about feeling like burnt out. There's no conversation about feeling lightheaded and why that might be. There's no conversation about physical maintenance. It is just a big guessing game for everyone. I first heard about Reds a few months ago when I met all of you lovely people, and we did a shoot, and I actually fully didn't understand it. How can I lose my love for something that I've been doing for so long? And then seeing that loss of joy is one of the symptoms of Reds, I went, oh, so I'm not broken. There could be a reason as to why I'm dragging my feet in rehearsals. I want to be there, but I physically don't have any energy to output in this room. I'm leaving rehearsals absolutely drained. I'm starting rehearsals absolutely drained. And it then made me go, is this path still for me? Is this career still for me? But then I guess there was peace of mind in understanding what Reds truly was, because then I went, okay, cool. I think there are some questions that I need to ask. I think some of the things affecting me, definitely lack of fueling. I don't fully understand where to find time to eat when I'm trying to kind of navigate in like multiple projects or like really long days. I have an interesting story. The company that I was dancing for had traveled to Arizona to compete in a competition. Just before we was gonna go on stage, we did a final run and something wasn't feeling right. I just felt quite lightheaded. The choreographer said, all tricks are happening. This is our last time to do it. You've got to throw all your flips. And I went, I don't feel good. And he said, all flips are happening. So I got to a point where I jump on someone's back and I flip off their back. And I think I passed out mid-air and I just woke up unconscious on the floor. And I just got dragged to the side and they said, we're going again. And once I kind of found myself again, it was time to get up and go on stage. And after that, I was like, that just wasn't right. I couldn't turn my head properly for the next couple of days. My head was hurting for a while. And I was just like, right, something needs to change because that does not feel safe at all. In order to get to Arizona in the first place, we need to pay our entry fee into the competition, our flights, our hotel, our like spending money for the week, living money more rather, not spending money. And it meant that we were on the streets busking per se, collecting money, fundraising. We had GoFundMe pages. Back then I couldn't even afford to get a train ticket to rehearsals. And that was the same with a lot of my peers in that rehearsal room. I shouldn't really say this, but I was bumping the barriers on the trains to get to rehearsals. So really the only thing we could afford was like 2 wings and chips for £1 in the chicken shop. So it's like, how do I balance my diet when I can't even afford to get to rehearsals? So I don't know, there was a lot of confusion, but I just kept going. I didn't really think about it. I didn't really understand it. So there's a lot of pressure on ourselves to not let each other down. because nobody can really afford to be in this space, and it is a blessing to be in this space and to have raised the money to get there. So you don't really make noise when something's wrong. You kind of just keep your head down and you get on with it, because everyone has struggled to kind of get here. At the end of the day, the pursuit of perfection should not cost you your health. I think that there needs to be a subject of nutrition put into some sort of curriculum for dancers. Because I didn't dance through any type of institution. I didn't go to any type of college. So for someone like me, I think there needs to be maybe outreach to choreographers and teachers leading spaces like that. Speaking about like the different food groups and what they provide for you, and like slow releasing carbs and fast releasing carbs, and when you should try and eat them in your day depending on what you're doing, and the amount of protein you should have. I think there's an element of delicacy that's needed behind those conversations, because there is a lot of issues surrounding food and body in dancers. So there needs to be a conversation as to how that would happen. To this day, I think height and weight is a big issue for me personally, and this is a very vulnerable conversation for me. I am a little bit curvier than other people, so like I feel like I stand out because I'm maybe a little bit wider in the hips. So then that kind of plays on my mental a little bit, but also at the same time, I realize that I bring something very different into a space than someone else. So I stand firm in my reason for being in a space. Rest and recovery is definitely a thing. By the time I get home from a rehearsal, my brain is moving at 100 miles an hour and I can't shut it off, so it takes me a while to get to sleep, and then we're back again in the rehearsal room the next day. It's just understanding A, how to fuel myself properly, and B, how to turn my brain off at night. Because rest is one thing, but what does recovery look like after a rehearsal? When I am feeling good, dancing is a spiritual release. It is joy. It grounds me and it lifts me, and it's just a beautiful journey to be on. I believe that no one should have to stop doing what they love because they don't understand something. We need to openly label the term REDS within the whole dance community. Make it easier for dancers to seek support and prioritize health. As a freelance dancer, you're basically on your own, self-supporting with little access to healthcare, which is why the awareness, information, and support that Project Red D brings is so vital. You just need the right guidance and understanding on how to create longevity in your career, and I think Project Red D is the place to understand that.
And I keep on doing what I should. Make it feel good.